Look at that. We're so back, fellas. Alright, everyone. Welcome back to the Great Minecraft Journey, episode 38. Some stuff's been done off camera because I recorded stuff, and then weird stuff happened, so I couldn't be bothered to actually, continue it properly. But that's fine. So what's the plan for today? I'll be honest, I haven't thought it out. But I will say there will be only 3 episodes this week, because with episode 40, I think what we're gonna do... I gotta change my controls. Bugger. E. There we go. What I think we'll do... I think we're gonna try... I gotta look at my resources now. I didn't plan this properly. This is a little impromptu. But you might also notice something. And that is... I have a new microphone. It's just like a basic HyperX kind of thing. It was $40, but it's good stuff. How do I want to do this? We got to kind of run in all the way through there and then started going to the castle, and then I think I ran out. So how do I want to continue this? That's the sort of question of the hour. Ooh, it's oring. I'm having to use my brain. This is harder than you might think. Let me take a sip of water while I ponder that. Still have a bit of a cold or something. I once again apologize about the infrequent uploads. Life sucks, you know? But we're going through stuff, we're working through things. And gloriously, some weird stuff's happened in the past month, but I've changed, mostly for the better because of it. So, working, and I won't be talking about it in any detail because it's very private. But you know, I've been coming to conclusions. I've been coming to thoughts and the like. Minecraft music. Well, we could always go to the Nether for a few episodes. I think what I'm going to do with a lot of the castle work is I think I'm going to do it off camera. Just because it'll give me more excuses to play on this world and actually complete stuff. And also not feel like I'm not doing really anything of note. Because the building's fun, but you can also only do it for so long before it starts getting a little tiring. So. I don't know why there's a feather in there. What to do. Let's check my supplies, actually. That'll probably give us insight as to what we should do. Could be another caving episode, but do we really want to do that? I have no iron left. Unless there's iron up here and I've just missed it. Okay, there is iron up here. Let me check my list and see what I want to do. Let's start working on the railroad. Which also means I'm gonna need to build a minecart propulsion machine. Minecart propulsion machine. trying to find that thing you make. Okay. We're gonna have to build 3 minecarts. But let's try this. As always, I am horribly prepared for these videos, and you will like me for it. So help me God. I need to test this. Okay. Throw off a lot of vibes, but we do what we gotta do. Now let me actually get some rails and see if this works and see how well it works. Let's just build like a stack here, just for the for the sake of just seeing how far we can go. I missed a few. Shoot. There we go. Oh, I've missed several. Okay, 2 more. Oh. Okay, you know what? It's 1 rail. I'll live. Oh my god, I've missed like so many pieces. Well, I could always go and find it and risk my life. Oh no, that creeper is ready to harass me. We are not going to do that. You have to excuse me, I'm still overcoming a cold I had a couple weeks ago. That's just still lingering in the back of my throat pretty much. I apologize about that. There we go. Do it. Okay. Nope. Ah. Okay. That won't work. What if we do... I could also just say screw it and just do the powered furnace and do this whole thing another time. But I'm kind of determined to just do this right. Okay. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Not quite what I'm looking for. Well, if that's the case, let's just do the powered stuff. Give. Okay. Jesus, okay. I have an obscene amount of minecarts. This and... There we go. Son of a... Alright, let's try this. Let's see how effective it is. It is tweaking out slightly. Oh, right. My mistake. Okay. I really ought to clean out my inventory, but I suppose we'll get to that eventually. Okay. Alright, everyone. We're pretty much back. This week's format's gonna be weird, and I explain it in the next video, so I'm not gonna, you know, cut my former self off. But we'll talk about two things here during this time lapse, because this is a bit of a longer one. One, I've been watching a lot of Vintage Story recently. Monster. He has an account named Mahjong Blonsky, I think it's called, or something like that. That's his like YouTube handle, and he typically is just playing like old like Minecraft Alpha and just like building stuff, and it's just very relaxing videos to watch. But he's been playing Vintage Story recently, and at first I was very skeptical of Vintage Story because I'm like, oh, here comes another thing everyone's saying is so much better than Minecraft, and then it'll fade. But honestly, it looks like a really cool game because it feels like a much more slower pace Minecraft, if that makes sense. Like the way you build stuff, the way you make stuff, it's a lot more tactile and hands-on, and it takes a little longer, and I like that because it doesn't feel like there's this pressure to just like go crazy. Another thing as well is I'm also starting to get back into my writing again. I'm a writer, and I'm really happy that I've gotten a drive. I've recently written about 1,600 words over the course of a couple days, which was nice. I'm pretty happy with that. It sucks though because it feels like I've barely made any progress, which is always so annoying. And it's like I got to a part that I'm like, yeah, like, okay, I'm good with writing this, and then now it's like the next part, and then all of a sudden like the motivation's just been sapped from me, and it's so annoying. And I imagine once I go back on my ADHD meds it'll fix, but I'm trying to take a break from them because they're amphetamines, and I don't like how they make me feel sometimes, even if I do be productive. But I don't know, maybe when I start working and taking them it'll get better. But yeah, things have been going pretty well. But yeah, I think that's about it. There might be another time lapse in this, I don't remember. Alrighty. Now we're going to test to see if this actually works and has any validity. Give me 1 second. Okay. What the Oh, I didn't... Oh, I'm a little dumb. Hold on. I could really use some food right now. I may go farm at the end of this episode just to get some wheat. I will say I've been playing a lot of more modern Minecraft in my Forever World. Well, I'm trying to make my Forever World. I've only had it for a few months now. But, man, I have so many goods on there. You know, maybe I'll do a tour of it one day. Maybe that will be good on here. Just like a once a month or like once every few months check in. Like, hey, how's this world doing? Or if I've done some major stuff and I just feel, yeah, it's, you know, it might be good. I don't know if that makes any sense. Alright. Take two. Oh boy, night is coming. You know, I really do just have an incredible sense of timing. Alright. Well, let's try this. Ideally, it's going to come out of the mountain. You see that over there? That will pop out of the cave. And then it'll go all the way across and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, bing, bang, bosh. In theory, into the castle. It's a little bit of just work in progress. This is more proof of concept. And I think I'll try and pretty it up and stuff eventually. Maybe add some, like, scaffolds or pillars or something. I don't know. But for now, I just want to kind of see if I can get this whole design to work. Okay, sorry, no, it comes out over there, out of the mountain. So it goes down and... Those are a bunch of sounds that really don't indicate much. I really hope it can catch up. Now we must wait. Oh, he's coming. He hath arrived. No. No. Okay. But this, I might not be completely cooked with this one. Go, 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 go. Okay. Come on. Can you get me up this hill? Little engine that could. I might have to get out and then place it here. Well, this is annoying. I have an idea. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Oh shit. Go away. Be gone. Be gone, ye. Go away, you rotten foul thing. I will fix this and make it better at a later date. This is just meant to be proof of concept that this works. This is ugly as sin, but you know what? It's fine. Oh yeah, I don't think I explained myself earlier well enough. So there's gonna be only 3 videos this week, so I just want to get it to 40, so that it's just 5 videos, 45, 50, you know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, it's ending on like a 36, because it's just like how I recorded things weirdly at first. Put you there. Playing with fire, man. Please work. No. No. Okay. 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 I'm gonna have to completely rethink this thing. But you know what? Let's just say I can get up here. I want to finish this ride. I'm gonna have to use the stupid minecart power system. You know what I'm talking about. Which I don't like that I have to use, but I really don't. Or not that I don't like, it's just, it's kind of meticulous to set up, and I don't want to deal with it. Okay, come on. We're up here. Now we go down. Whee! We're gonna need one here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Pew, pew, pew. That's where we need a system. Because this whole powered thing is just not gonna work. Because for some reason, it just hates the apps. It just detests the notion of me going uphill at any reasonable capacity. And maybe I've just wasted Try me. Maybe I've just wasted a bunch of time doing all this. That's a really depressing notion, huh? Okay. Die. You know, I wanted to do more time doing go away. Other things, but considering how disheartened I am, by that. Oh shoot. Okay. We're gonna farm, and then we're going into the Nether for the next 2 episodes to cleanse my palate of this crap. Die. I'm gonna do some chest organizing off screen. Maybe I should just do a big old canal. It'd probably be quicker. There's the, what's it called? It's called, like, the Ethos, like, advanced, like, transportation system or whatever. EATS, I think it's called. That Ethos lab made back in the day. And it's using, like, a bunch of things. And honestly, that might be my sign to just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Okay. Where do I want my portal to hell? I think that's the question of the hour. And there's nowhere good down here, is there? Let me go farming first while I ponder it. Ponder is a good word, I gotta say. Very, very good word. Oh, look at that. Almost completely fully grown. Excelente. Okay, just don't give me seeds then. Wow. Oh, boy. There we go. That's much better. Oh, let me read the news. What's going on here? Interesting. Well, if you've checked the news in any recent time, the current date for me is June 17th. So, you know, you can probably guess what's in the news cycle. I'm not going to say right now. But it's certainly, interesting. We'll put it at that. And we'll leave it at that. Like I said, we gotta wait till episode 50 before I start the violent political manifestos. I think this is what we're gonna call this episode quits, though. Where do I want to put another portal, though? That's the question of the hour. There we go. Okay. Let's give it a look. I really do like that my farm still has wool. I think I'm gonna keep that just because it adds so much charm to it, you know? There's something funny about putting a portal to hell right next to all my trees, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get that piece of bread first and finish up all that. You know what? I'll build it next episode, actually. Give some suspense to no one who's watching this. Oh, darn it. Annoying. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want to find out where I built this nether portal and see my first expedition to hell, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow. Or actually Wednesday, because I'm doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now. Sorry. You'll just have to wait and see. That's part of the adventure. That's part of the adventure. There's a nerd in there. Right. Well, hope everyone's Monday has been going relatively alright. I don't really have much more to say, I fear. This is well, I don't know if it was a good episode, but it was certainly an interesting episode. It was a bit of a time waster, though. I guess I'll just have to figure out what to do more often. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. And, well, we'll be going into the nether next episode. But until Wednesday, have a good night, everyone.